I heard that. I heard that you jumped the gun. You jumped the gun today, Mass Pony. You jumped the gun with that spray bottle. Now you gotta wait 5 minutes. Hi, everyone. Good evening. It's a big week this week. Oh, it's a big week this week. I almost played Oblivion today, but I knew, especially with everything that we can talk about today, I was like, there's no way that I would get to Oblivion without like an hour and a half of just talking. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I have D&D tonight. I might as well. I might as well just, you know, just, I don't know, sit here and focus on one thing, you know? Hi, Wheeze. And hello to our YouTube crew, too. I see y'all. Dark Shadows, Rico Lee, Peyton, Muscle, Catch. Everyone's here today. Lego Night 2, good to see you all. Hi, Masae. I recreated Clocktown with all interiors. Wait, I feel like I'm forgetting something. What did you make it in? Like, what did you make it with? I feel like I am either missing context or I have forgotten. Oh, and Mike, wait, that's actually super cool. Wait, that's really cool. Goodness, that's awesome. With the interiors too, that must have been hard. Gaming Lord saying, I've been watching you off and on for a few years and it's crazy to see you as an anime girl. I mean, to be fair, have I not always been an anime girl? Just of the chibi variety for many years. Thank you for watching. Welcome to the true anime side of things. Winslow, how goes it, Masae? I'm old today. Does that mean it's your birthday? Is it your birthday? Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ismaru. Happy birthday to you. That mood went all over the place. Oh goodness. But yeah, I'm honestly, like, I never ever dreamed in my youth that I could ever actually become anime. Technology is wild, and therefore, why not? Why not? I'll never have a time in my life where it will actually be relevant and actually be able to become anime. I might as well. Masae has the power of God and anime on her side. Dude, if I had $1 for how many times I've referenced that after the debut, I don't think I've ever said it, I don't think I've ever referenced it in a stream, but while talking about VTubers, I've definitely said that to some of my friends. Hi, Duval. Hi, Masae. I'm so excited for getting the Switch 2 this week. Me too. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah, there's so many things happening this week. I don't even know where to start. It's kind of wild. Cause yeah, we have the Switch 2. We have Deltarune. We have, Mario Kart World is happening as well. And of course, it's not new, but in my circle and my sphere, hey, D&D tonight. We get session 2 of the Devil's Due. For those of you who are watching that, you can see Bubs's spiral downwards. Tomorrow's Deltarune Eve. It sure is. It sure is. I'm actually thinking about doing a thing for Deltarune. I'm not 100% certain yet, but I am thinking about maybe playing Deltarune again from the beginning. Start with chapter 1 and just stream it. And because I don't really remember everything that happened in the first 2 chapters. I don't really remember. So I'm like, I don't want to jump into the middle of everything and not have it hit as hard, right? So what I'm considering is starting with chapter 1 and just going through the whole thing again. Just delete my save file and go back in, you know? So that is something that I have been considering. And because I know everyone's gonna be playing the rest of the chapters 3, 4, and 5. But I like I said, I don't remember it, and I'm pretty sure I might not be the only one in that boat either, despite how excited everyone is. So, and especially since I'm pretty sure this week we're going to hit the finale of Link to the Past. I don't have very much left of that game left to go, so Deltarune might take a Link to the Past place. I've never finished Undertale. I still gotta play through that. Hell yeah. It's worth it. I know that game is full of memes. It's like the meme game of the internet, but I still adore it. I still adore it so much. It has a special place in my heart. So I really just would like to, I don't know, just experience Deltarune over again. But yeah, if you haven't played Undertale, like there's not really any technically, as far as we know anyway, I don't know what they might throw in there, but I'm pretty sure it was like confirmed somewhere along the way that the two games are technically like completely unrelated, right? It's a completely separate story, even though it reuses the same characters in some places. Hi, Kai-Kami-Kan! Good to see you! Episode 1 of Devil's Due was a trip. It was! God. Hey, y'all, if you like D&D, watch the Devil's Due. It was a fucking trip. Insane that Mario Kart World, Deltarune GameCube Classics, and Wind Waker and Breath and Tears Switch 2 editions all launched on the same day. Yeah, that is kind of wild. I mean, like, technically, the only two that are, you know, new are Mario Kart World and Deltarune. So I can't, like, it feels weird to say that it's a launch for the rest of them for me. However, it is true that they're all getting upgraded and updated and stuff, and some of them have new features and etc. Is that Jack? Hi, Jack! What's up, man? Hey, Repo this weekend was so much fucking fun. I played Repo with the last crew that I played Repo with. I didn't stream it this weekend, but I did last time. It's like Homeg, Rael, Jack, wait, who else is in Bonds? And people were dropping in and out, so I'm like, who participated this weekend? Oh no, I was spotted. Yeah, I see you. I see you, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I can't wait. I knew I was missing one. I knew I was missing one. I'm so upset with myself. Yes. You know, I actually am still unsure how to pronounce Noves? Novice? I know his name is Andrew, but I don't know how to pronounce his username yet. Novez? Okay, thank you. Thank you. It was one of the few times where I just like caved. I was like, okay, they keep saying his name, surely it's fine. And so I just called him by his name because I couldn't figure out his username. Okay, now I know. It's in my memory bank now. Noves. Thank you. He's a voice actor for a few of our games. If you ever play Unmetal, he's the pro tag. Oh, that's so cool. Hold on, I gotta look this up now. I'm gonna keep that. Cool. I'm gonna keep that on the back burner and take a look at that when I'm done streaming. Very cool. God, voice acting is so wild. I love that. There's like a... You enjoy Metal Gear? It's apparently a good stream. I admittedly have never gotten around to playing Metal Gear. I feel bad because I know I would love it. I know I would love Metal Gear, but I never got around to it. One of these days. Metal Gear is kind of like in there with Yakuza and stuff of things that I know I would like and I know I should play it, but I just haven't gotten to it. Brandisberry played them too, and he made a Metal Gear parody. Incredible. Say you played Repo with the pro tag of Metal Gear parody Oh. Noves has a rep in my community. Uh-oh. I didn't know. That's really cool. That's super cool. No, I haven't played Oracle Seasons or Ages, and at this point, I'm kind of afraid that I'm gonna play it and then they're gonna make a remake of it because they've been going through all of the old Zelda games and being like, I'll remake that and I'll remake that. So I'm like, maybe I'll wait. Being a voice actor would be incredible. I know, right? You know, I completely gutted out my closet to like make it into a mini vocal booth. And you know what I ended up doing after a while? Piling things in there because out of sight, out of mind, and I'm really bad at cleaning. So it's again full of stuff. One day I'll follow through. Hi, I'd be watching on Twitch, but my internet had an episode and I've already shut down my PC, so here I am. Hey, laugh right. No worries. YouTube is just as good. If not a bit more convenient too, because you can like rewind and stuff on YouTube. Relatable AF, that's how I organize. Dude, I'm the worst when it comes to that stuff. I had it all nice and clean, and I had my little foam up there. I had my sound dampening blankets hung up. And then I ruined everything because I just threw everything into the fucking closet. I'm like, that's clean. Clean, nothing ever stays clean. God, yeah, that's true. Especially not for people like me. I'm good at organizing. I find a box, I fill a box, I forget a box. Proud pose. Dude, how? Teach me the ways, because I am not that way. I organize in piles. And you know what else I do? If I need to like couple things together with other stuff, I throw them in trash bags and then I throw that in the closet. It's not dirty, it's life clutter. I feel like I have genuinely said that before. Still a ton coming on launch day for Switch 2. Never expected that much, especially since console launches are usually pretty light most of the time, aside for 1 or 2 big games. Yeah, they're actually doing quite a bit for it. I'm very excited. And honestly, even with Mario Kart World being the only like big new release that's happening, honestly that's gonna be enough to keep me occupied for a hot minute, considering everything that they've shown of it so far with the open world stuff. I've seen some of the clips of some of the little mini games and things that you can find. I'm like, damn. Honest truth, I used to be way more messy, but then I found a really good audiobook involved that involved identifying things versus stuff. So that audiobook deserves the credit, not me. Jack, can you, like, I'm actually being serious right now. Can you DM me what that book is? Can you like send that to me, because I need help. I need help desperately, man. Thank you. Thanks, friend. Hi, Marcelino. Hi, how's your day been going? Masae? It's been going real good. I started editing the Oblivion streams. So we're gonna have some Oblivion highlights in a little bit. I'm very excited about that. I'd also like to do the do highlights of my reactions to the early game of Expedition 33, and just have like, I don't know, have that be like a mini upload or something. I'm also waiting for Kirby Air Riders. Wait, you know what? I forgot about that. Despite calling it the second I saw Kirby Star, God, that was such a moment. Oh, I'm so excited for that. Kirby Air Ride is, God, there's something about that game that was so, it's so nostalgic feeling. I just saw an issue of Pokemon Run on Switch 2, and seeing it, well, actually run gives me an excuse to pick it up again. Yeah, the frame rate looks nice, right? I've been kind of taking little peeks at that too. It seems like it runs really well. I think that's one of the ones where you just get the new version if you have the old version, right? I'm pretty sure. Don't mind me, I'm just excitable today. We love that energy. We love that energy, Danny man. Hell yeah. Be excited. Honestly, I'm surprised you forgot it with how you called it, and it being a Sakurai game too. My brain does not hold on to things very well, unfortunately. I wish I had a better better memory, but I really do not. What's the hardest game you've ever beaten? My guess is VVVVVV. I mean, VVVVVV is not that hard unless you're doing like 100% slash the Veni Vidi Vici bullshit. It's actually a very, very reasonable game. What is the hardest game that I played? I mean, Dark Souls is up there, but that has a rep, so I don't know if that's a cop-out answer or not. I'm trying to think of another just... I think Dark Souls is more like overall. Oh, getting over it. Oh. I didn't beat that though. Freeze is specifically asking for games that I beat. I never beat Getting Over It because it's terrible. Oh man, now I'm not sure. Portal's not hard. I wouldn't call Portal a hard game. Not me very quickly looking through my games list. Honestly, Carry the Glass might be up there, but that's also a co-op game, so I think that might say more about the way Dovey and I work together more than anything else. Oh, Celebi, son. Easy. Evening, Crochet. Life took big swings today, so thank you for the good vibes. All of my good vibes, Celebi. I'm sorry life's taking swings. I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Oh, Cave Story is a good answer. I mean, I've never beaten Cave Story. Cave Story is something that I might stream in the future, too. Ada, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. We're just chatting. We're just hanging out and chatting today. Og99, thank you so much for the 31 months of tier 1. Much appreciated. Soon the great number will be at hand. One more month, dude. Would you ever go back to Getting Over It, or are you already over it? I would try it again. I would try it again. I would. I have discovered though that Getting Over It has like copyrighted music in it because all of those videos that I uploaded of it got slammed. So I'd have to like have my own audio. Yeah, honestly, I keep scrolling through these games and Dark Souls might be it. Granted, you know what else is a hard game? Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was also very, very hard, and I did beat that. I'm gonna be honest, today's been kind of bleh health-wise, so chill vibes should help. Oh, my support! Oh, my support, I'm sorry. Health issues are always the worst. I hope you're okay. Would Ori count or not as difficult? I didn't find Ori as difficult. Ori was leagues easier than Hollow Knight was. You need music? I'll get you music. Opens mic. Load sounds like duck.execute before he opens his mouth. Am I doing it right? Is that what it is? Bye, Freeze. You have a good rest of your day. Let me see. I'm convinced Scarlet and Violet were initially designed for Switch 2, with Switch 2 in mind, and Pokemon Company rushed Game Freak to put it out on Switch 1. No way Ninty would sign off on that FPS themselves. I would not be surprised, but it also has been very long. When did Scarlet and Violet get released? Scarlet and Violet release date. That was 2022. That's a pretty long time ago though. For it to have been pushed out early. I feel like I would definitely be on that train of thought if it were like a year to 2 years ago. But who knows? It might very well. I wouldn't mind doing another playthrough of Scarlet and Violet just for myself, honestly. Aww, Onk99, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Hey, Masae, Onk is rewatching your 3DS Legend of Zelda Master Quest playthrough. Oh my god. And wants to know if you ever learned how to kill baby pea hats. If I did figure it out, I don't remember. I gotta be real with you. I do not remember how to kill those pea hats. I remember that there was a trick that you can do with them in randomizers that I learned at Heroes of Time, but now I don't remember what it is. Hi, Philemon. Welcome. Lawless913 is cheered with 100 bits. Thank you. Hey, Masae, what do you call a vegetable with no money? Broccoli. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bo. Blech. Oh wait! I screwed up. I meant to press the snooze ad button and ran the ad instead. I am sorry. Oh no! I was trying to... Here's the messed up thing. It ate the snooze anyway. I rage. Oh man! I was just gonna snooze it and go as long as I could. Oh, goodness gracious. Why are you spraying me? It was an accident. The buttons are right next to each other. Honestly, I'm surprised it took me this long to actually do that. I'm surprised it took me this long to do that. You forgot the word of the day? No, I didn't forget. I was gonna do it like after I snoozed because I didn't have one on hand. I sob. Anyway, I mean, I'm still here. That honestly, this isn't my fault anyway. What's Japanese for accident? Oh, you know what? That's a good one. You know what? That is genuinely a good one. How to say, actually mistake in Japanese. How to say mistake in Japanese. Machigai. Wait. 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 Oh, wait. Oh, wait a second. Isn't the phrase "it's for sure" or like certainly like machigai nai, which inai would be like a negative, and so it would be like it isn't a mistake, right? Machigai nai is like, hold on, machigai nai, because I definitely heard that, no doubt. Machigai nai is no doubt. I knew that it was like that. Anyway. Machigai. That's it. That's the word. Hold on, I'm gonna add that in while we're still waiting for ads to go through. I know most people are. Oh, there's only like 9 seconds left. God. Why do I press wrong buttons? Open... Where it... Man, one really annoying thing that Firefox does now is that if I type a link into the thing and I already have it in another tab, it'll just swap to that tab. And I'm like, no, just give me a new tab. I don't care. This is why I have like a billion tabs open at any time, because I don't accept old tabs. Machi guy, mistake. Now. Yes, I hate that. Oh, I'm not alone? Oh, circle now square, that makes me feel so much better, because I feel like, logically, I'm like, this shouldn't bother me as much as it does. Oh shit, wait, I had 677 tabs open? I forgot it was that high. Damn. Damn. Girl, what? No, this was a while ago. I had like a billion tabs open on my phone. And so during stream once, I made it a point to sit down and count how many tabs I had open on my phone. And it turned out, apparently it turned out to be 677. I think that's the internet equivalent of hoarding. Maybe this just says something about me. Today we have talked about my inability to keep things clean. And the way I just shove things into my closet. Maybe I just do the same thing with my tabs. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just do the same thing with my tabs. Dude, I cannot tell you the amount of anxiety I felt when I got to the point where I was like, okay, it's time to blow up all these tabs. It's time to start from scratch. The amount of anxiety I felt closing all of the tabs was palpable, dude. Hi, Tattoos. Good to see you. I use the private tabs so they close once in a while to clean up. It's still annoying when they're gone, though. I've actually started doing that. I genuinely have started doing that for the exact same reason. And, like, it feels weird because I always have, like... I'm so sorry. Please hold. Yeah, I always feel weird because I always have incognito tabs open and my brain is like, I promise it's not anything weird. I have no weird tabs. I just want them to close by themselves. Okay. I thought I was doing... Chat, help me. Okay. I opened up my browser on my phone just now. And I'm looking at this, and I felt really good about myself because it says 23 tabs. It says 23 tabs. And then I scrolled up a little bit more, and it says inactive tabs, 409, not used for 21 days or more. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? I don't know. What? Masae, what? I'm trying my best. Chat, I am trying my best. Girl, please fix yourself. I'm trying. I am actually trying. Anyway, you know, we all have our things, TM. It's okay, you can let them go, but what if I need them later? What if I need these tabs later? All right, it's time to make all of these tabs active. Holy shit, why do I have these things? Oh, wait, what? Why do I have all of these tabs? This is so stupid. Wait, I see the tab from when I was trying to scout for MagFest hotels last year. Oh no. All right, I'm just gonna close that. Anyway, we weren't supposed to be talking about this. We're not supposed to be talking about this today, chat. We're talking about video games. The Switch is coming out. Why are we talking about me when video games are right there? Video games. Video games. We don't need to talk about this. We need to talk about video games. The Switch 2 is coming out. Damn it. How many of those tabs have video games on them? Well, one had Nemesis on it from Hades 2. Oh, Princess Peach Showtime. That was when I was looking up references so that I could draw the thumbnail for Brain Scratch. The World Ends With You. I don't know, I'm scrolling too far now. You were just staring at Nemesis? So what? You're gonna judge me? No, I was probably sending a picture to Princess or something. I get antsy if I have more than 5 open. 200 would drive me nuts and if I didn't burn out my potato PC first. I mean, to be absolutely fair, I didn't even know that those tabs were open. It was, I mean, they must have made this feature with people like me in mind because I had no idea that I had those tabs open. I was like, wow, 23 tabs, I'm doing okay. And then I scrolled up like a little bit more and then I got slapped in the face with like 409. You can turn up inactive tabs in settings. I don't wanna. I don't wanna know. Also, I should probably be reading more notifications. I'm out here defending myself. Bookmarks exist. It doesn't scratch the same itch, dude. It doesn't scratch the same itch. I also do use bookmarks, but only when I actually want to save it for like something in the future. Otherwise, it doesn't really occur to me to use bookmarks all that much. Your browser is screaming for air, but it can't breathe under the crushing weight of all of your inactive tabs. This is why I upgraded my phone. This is why I upgraded my phone so that it can handle all the tabs. Will there be a midnight Mario Kart stream with either Tired or Caffeinated, Masae? No, I'm not doing a midnight stream. I do have a day 1 stream though, assuming that my system arrives in time. I really can't promise anything because I scheduled that Mario Kart World stream with with all the faith in my heart that it will actually be here. So who knows? Hammy Powered Hero Chow, thank you so much for the 80 months at tier 1. Who has 2 thumbs and has been feeding the animals on Critterville on Twitch. Not me because Chow don't have thumbs. Hey. Wait a second. Just say please, just because the S24 Ultra has 12 gigabytes of RAM doesn't mean you should clog it up with tabs. What else am I gonna clog it up with? If it has 12 gigabytes of RAM, that's what it's there for. Also, you guys reminded me of something that I wanted to check out. We're doing this live on stream. I saw something really, really cute on social media. Let me see if I can find it. Wendy Fanigan, thank you so much for the 61 months at tier 1, dude. I hope you've been well. Man, I haven't been here in a long time. I just don't always have the time to watch Masae streams anymore due to the factor that I have to be at work at 5:30 a.m. That is so valid. That is so ridiculously valid. But I hope you're doing well, Wendy. But I wanted to come to this stream since I have had a day off from work tomorrow. So how's it going, Masae? I'm still doing well as always. I'm so glad to hear. I'm so glad to hear. It also sounds like work is going well for you, which is awesome. I'm really, really happy that work is going well for you and that you're putting some effort in there. Hold on, let me see this real quick. I saw this thing called oh, never mind. It's not. Oh, okay, never mind. I found another one of those games. You remember Rusty's Retirement? I found another one of those kinds of games, and I wanted to give it a go, but I forgot about it until just now. So I'm gonna have to like take a look at that and see if we can get that set up. Jargus Gaming, thank you so much for the 24-month resub with Twitch Prime. That is 2 years. Oh my goodness gracious. Bless, dude. Thank you so much. Speaking of food, what's for dinner tonight, everyone? I'm having leftover chicken. Leftover chicken with like mushrooms and stuff. Hi, Luxray Blast. Welcome. How are Mipha and Brett? Mipha is a terror, as she always is. And Brett's doing good, too. We're all doing good. It's good to see you. Mellow Math Teacher, thank you so much for the 72 months at Tier 1. 6 years, incredible. Thank you so much for the community you've built and how nice it is to plop in the BB and chill. Meanwhile, I've got 3 more exhausting weeks until I'm finished with this school year. One thing giving me strength, though, is a JV baseball squad I volunteered. We've got me a school baseball cap with my affectionate school nickname embroidered on it, so that's nice. That is so cute, dude. That's so cute. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that you were getting involved in your baseball squad. That's super awesome. I'm glad that's going well. My parents visited and we all went to Chili's. Oh, I always have a soft spot for Chili's. I can't help but get their mushroom burger. I think that's the first mushroom burger I ever had growing up. Here we go. Chili's quesadillas slap. I don't think I've ever had... Wait. Never mind. I have had their quesadillas, and they are good. They are very good. I've never had any Chili's nearby. When I was growing up, Chili's was like one of the special occasion places. So as a kid, I always felt like, oh my god, it's Chili's. It's fancy night. And it's like, it's time to get fancy. And I would always also get like their chocolate lava cake. That's one of my favorites too. Chili's is surprisingly good. I only had it with friends once, as well with co-workers. Yeah, honestly, Chili's is probably one of my favorite like casual, like fast casual establishments. Oh, that was TGI Fridays for me? Yo, though, TGI Fridays artichoke and spinach dip slaps. That's my favorite dip of all time. I don't really care for much of TGI Fridays food otherwise, but God, I will go there and I will have a artichoke and spinach dip appetizer to myself. And that will be my dinner. And I do not share it. I do not share. Lafry with the 61 months at Tier 1. Thank you, Lafry. I needed this stream today. I've had a rough time mentally these past days, and now I'm feeling physical illness as well. No. Keep being you and keep bringing the good vibes. Aw, Lafry. All my support, and all of my hugs. I'm so sorry. But I hope you feel better soon. And I hope whatever's got you down gets resolved sooner rather than later. What do you think of Mario Kart World? Sorry if you've already answered that question. Oh, nah, dude, we're supposed to be talking about video games today, but everyone else is just like, let's talk about Masae's tabs. Also, what if we talked about food instead? Who knew that this gamers chat is not super excited about gaming right now? No, I'm really excited for World. The thing that I've been saying recently is that I historically have not been really excited for Mario Karts. I never really get excited for Mario Karts. I'll get them because my friends play it and I want to, you know, FOMO or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll get it. And so I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up because, you know, why not? But this is the first one. This is the first Mario Kart that I saw and I was like, oh my God, this is it. I'm so excited for it. And the reason for that is because when I was younger, I used to play, you know, driving games or racing games. I used to play racing games and all I would do is try to explore the track. I remember there was like a monster truck game that was like a racing thing and all I would do is start a race and try to explore the world that it was set in. So I like having a game like Mario Kart World where that is actually built into the game. I am so thrilled and so stoked. It feels so, it feels like a game that young me, like baby me, would have been all over. Not that adult me isn't gonna be all over it also, but you know what I mean. Actually, I'm trying to think of racing game. I'm trying to think of like the game that I used to do that with. I don't remember what it was called, but there was a specific racing game. It was on the Xbox where they actually had like pretty large worlds associated with their tracks. I would know it if I saw the front of it, like the cover. I don't remember what it was. It's been so long. It wasn't, I don't think it was any of like the big name ones. It wasn't Burnout. Granted, I did play a lot of Burnout growing up too. I found it! I found it! Oh, this brings back memories. Hold on, let me put this on screen and see if anyone remembers this. It's not, like I said, it's not really one of the big name ones. Wait! Hawkblade got it! For some Hawkblade! That is exactly it. That is it. Hawkblade says, for some reason, what comes to mind is Test Drive Off-Road. Wide open. It's this one. It's this game. Oh wow, I'm surprised you actually got it. Because like I said, this isn't one of the big name racing games or anything. But it takes me back too, dude. It was so fun actually, because it was one of those games that had a really big kind of sort of open world and you could go and just explore the whole map. Oh, that makes me feel things. My little heart. I never played it, but people did talk about it back in the day. I believe that. I played the first two on PS1 and played another on PS2 and played this one on Xbox. This is the only one that I had. I actually didn't know that there was a series of it. Metallica on the OST, yeah? Yeah, this is how I found Metallica! This is how I found Metallica, and I found that I like that style of music. It was also my metal awakening. Damn. Oh, that takes me so back. That takes me so back. You played Diddy Kong Racing? I did, but not very much. I never owned it, so the only times I ever got to play it was when I got it for rent from Blockbuster. Let me see. Hold on. There was also a question I wanted to get to. Will you be getting Deltarune on Switch or PC? Depending on where your saves are and if you want to do the Switch exclusive stuff. I'm probably going to get it on PC. Like bullet hell stuff, I need a keyboard for. But other than that, it would be a lot easier for me stream-wise if I did it on PC. And I'm thinking about streaming it, so we'll see. We'll see if that happens. To be fair, Saints Row got me really into some rap music, so I understand you there. Yeah. Shoot, I'm trying to remember what song it was I really, really liked from that game / Metallica. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Oof! Something like that. Oh, I can't believe I pulled that out of my brain. I can't believe I pulled that out of my brain. I'm pretty sure those lyrics are correct too. That would be Fuel? Yeah! I loved that song when I was a kid and I would get so hyped when it started playing. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire! Oof! I remember a monster truck game from the 90s. I remember it looking really good, but it probably didn't. But it was on the school PCs and all the kids loved it. I don't remember the title at all. I think I know which one you're talking about. I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. Monster truck game 90s. Oh, it's gotta be one of these. I don't remember the cover for it or what it looked like, but I do think I know what you're talking about. Hi, Dragon Stardust! Kizu Sakura, thank you so much for the 103 months at tier 1. I don't have anything this time other than we love a good here. Thanks, Kitsu. Somber Ming 91 with the 72 months at tier 1. Thank you, Somber. And PRT Artist with 89 months at tier 1. 89 months. Words. English. Correct. Thank you, PRT. Sandbox games give you a lot of, give you the fun of true open worlds without the cons and bloat open worlds have when they go too big. True. True. And don't have enough variety. Sandboxes are what open world games should be now. Yeah, that's a fair viewpoint. 100%. GTA and Tony Hawk got me into a lot of music, but I never learned the name of the bands because Kid Me didn't like reading, and it didn't help that I didn't know what an R3 button was when playing RNC3. Oh no. I mean when we were kids, right? I say we, like this is generally, I forget how long ago the 90s were. But when I was a kid, even if I liked music from games, like, I mean, barring like LimeWire and stuff like that, there wasn't really any getting the music that you heard in games. Like, I remember when I was playing Ocarina of Time, I wanted the Lost Woods theme, and I wanted to listen to the Lost Woods theme just outside of the game. So what I did, I had like this, oh man, what? Kids toy recorder and microphone. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can find this that I'm thinking of. I wonder if I can find the exact one. Oh shit, I think this actually is it. Hold on. I'm about to make some of you turn to dust. This this thing. I took this thing, blasted the TV speakers with Ocarina of Time playing The Lost Woods, and tried to record it that way so that I could have the song without playing the game. Oh, seeing chat's pain gives me so much life. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the exact one that I had. I didn't have the one with the face. I think this is it. I'm pretty sure that this is the exact one that I had. Masae just dated like 75% of chat with that picture. I dated myself. I'm putting my ancient ass out there. Catch says I had the one with the face on it. The one with the face on it is like the one from Toy Story. That's like the one from Toy Story. Actually kind of genius. Dude, I was determined. As a child, if I wanted something, I got it. Whether I had to finagle it somehow or figure out a way, I was stubborn as fuck. Granted, that hasn't changed very much over the years. I don't know what that is. It was around in 1998. Pretty sure. I feel old too, though. This is basically, I feel like 1998 might have been on the tail end of these things specifically. It's basically just a little recorder for kids. The microphone part had an actual, like, really rudimentary microphone in it. And you could press the button and record things into it and play it back. It had teeny tiny little speakers on it. Did you have those leapfrog systems as a kid? I don't know. That I don't think I had. Leapfrog. No, leapfrog I didn't do. I think my family was like a play school family. Question about Deltarune, would you try to find and beat the secret bosses? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not committing to it personally. Because, like, I just kind of want to have fun with it and not suffer. I might have been burned by certain other bad time bosses previously. But I would think about it. I would think about it. Wait, you mean Leapster? There is a Leapfrog and there is a Leapster. I think they're two different brands. Fun fact, the only video game song I knew when I was a kid was Ai no Uta. Wait, which one is Ai no Uta? What's that from? Hold on, I can just Google it. Ai no Uta. Oh, from Pikmin. You know what? I keep forgetting that Pikmin actually has like a vocal song. Hi, Disco Sonic, dude. Welcome to the stream. We're just chatting. We're just talking about video games, and we're talking about ye old technology right now. Which, by the way, I still think you should try covering that song. Maybe. That's actually a... maybe. I actually might do that someday. I'd have to, like, test it out, though. Fries Pikachu, thank you so much for the 68 months at tier 1. One more month until nice. The big thing for me this week is I'm marking the exam I set for my students. It's my first time doing proper marking and it's been interesting so far. There's been a fair number of well-answered questions, but also a bit of what on earth did they do here as well? I imagine people who have to like grade papers and stuff just run across the most wild things. I bet. Hi, Jory! What's up, my dude? Only in the GameCube release, not the Switch release. That's probably why it doesn't really click in my brain. I have definitely heard the song before, but for me, I didn't play the GameCube version when I was going through it, so it doesn't really connect in my brain. Did I participate in the Splatoon 3's Grand Festival? I think I streamed that. Did I stream that? Yeah, I did. I didn't stream much of it, to be fair, but I did stream a little bit just as like a send-off. Kinetic Kyle, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thanks for a fun chat stream and say this is gonna be a great week for 2 reasons. Thursday is Switch 2 release day, and Friday is National Donut Day. Donut Day? I may have to partake. I may have to grab myself a donut. Buy myself a Krispy Kreme somewhere. Give donut. Yeah, give donut. Donuts with new Nintendo consoles sounds like a sweet combination, right? I sadly can't buy a Switch 2, but I am looking forward to your future streams with its new game library. I gotta go now, but enjoy Switch 2 and some donut deals on Friday. See you tomorrow. Bye, Kyle. Thank you so much. All right, this is also Pride Month. That's true! Happy Pride Month! Every year, I always want to make an emote kit for Pride Month, but I keep forgetting until day of, and then I don't actually get it done. Maybe next year. Maybe I'll start working on it, like now. And next year, I'll have like a little Pride packet. Aww, Shasto, thank you so much for the 10 months with Twitch Prime. 10 months of watching one of the best streamers I've ever watched. Bless you, Shasto. You're so sweet. Thank you so much for that. Should I get Krispy Kreme, Dunkin' Donuts, or Huck Fins? I've never heard of Huck Fins. What's that? Where is that? I'd never come across a Huck Fins. However, between Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' Donuts, I gotta say, Krispy Kreme kind of knocks it out of the park. For me, anyway. But I feel like Dunkin' Donuts is easier. I think Krispy Kreme is just a little bit heavier. Whereas Dunkin' is like... Dunkin' has that a bit lighter dough. Gabber Woods, thank you so much for the 100 bits. It's Mermaid, a la Zelda. It's nice to meet you. Wait, Mermaid? It's not May anymore. What you talking about? It's June now. It's nice to see a voice acting challenge. So warm up those cords. I mean, I've only been screaming for the past hour or so. This time, Waluigi giving a hearty wahahaha. Oh God, hold on. I can't do Waluigi. I don't do very good impressions unless they are a very specific type of voice. Like I can do like Midna, and that's it. Waluigi number 1. That's it. That's what I got. I gotta plug my nose for that voice. Krispy Kremes are delicious. God, Krispy Kremes are so good, but goodness gracious, they're so bad for you. I haven't had a Krispy Kreme in a minute, but they are definitely my weakness. I could go for one, honestly. That gave very huge yeah vibes. Yeah. Sags? Wait, I gotta do the thing. Wait, I gotta do the thing.
What is a skeleton's favorite snack? Why must you fail me so often?
That's it. That's all I got.
Ribs! Spare ribs!
I like how when I plug my nose like that, my model freaks out. If bad for you, then why taste good? Why donuts? I know. God, I wish they weren't as bad for you as they are. I'm sure there's probably like not as bad for you donuts, but it's the bad for you donuts that are the really, really good ones. Hey, Disco Sonic dude gets it. Disco Sonic dude got what I was putting down. It's to this day, that is probably my favorite video of all time. It cracks me up. Some people make donuts with potato flour. I feel like that would, I feel like that would slap. I feel like that might turn out a little bit heavier. I think muffins are slightly healthier, but not by much. I mean, healthy and donuts do not exactly go hand in hand, right? Yeah, I find it on Tumblr from time to time. That's one of those videos where it's like every time it shows up on your feed, you watch it through no matter what. It just shows up and you watch it. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I gotta check the time. I gotta make sure. I have like a hard out at 7:30, 7:45 because of D&D today. Also, what is the song? I wish I could tell you. I don't know. All of my music is pulled from Epidemic Sound, and the way that it works is that I throw all of the music into a folder, and I tell OBS to read from that folder. However, OBS does not tell me what the actual song is or what file it's reading from. It just shows me a little playback bar. I wish I could tell. If they updated OBS to be able to like pull the title of whatever it is that you're listening to, I would love that. Masae, do you ever play Souls-like games? Oh, hell yeah. I literally just played one not too long ago. What was that Souls-like that I played recently? I know I did. There was a Souls-like that I played fairly recently. I say that with like an asterisk because recent doesn't feel recent. I also just straight up play Souls games. Yeah, Tunic. Tunic was, though that isn't exactly recent. But Tunic is Souls-like. No, I haven't played. I haven't played Night Rain yet. I mean, I haven't even played Elden Ring itself yet. I want to play through 2 and 3 first. Wait, gee, OBS pulling the title of the song. Message me after the stream. Do you have a way? Do you know how to do that? Oh my god. Okay, I will. I will tap you because that is something that I've been wanting for a minute. I'm not planning to get the Switch 2 until there's exclusive games on there. I mean, that is super, super, super valid. That is super valid, dude. Like, the only reason why it's, like, particularly worthwhile for me is because, hey, content creation, etc. So, I feel like I'm a particularly, like... there's a little sprinkle of urgency for me. However, honestly... I say that like I wouldn't have gotten it anyway, but I probably would have anyway. Unless I felt patient. But I also haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom yet, and I totally would love to have the other, the new features on Tears of the Kingdom as well. Oh, speaking of Souls-like, Lies of P is pretty great. I strongly recommend it. I saw a little bit of that, and it does look really good. The vibe of it kind of does remind me of Expedition 33. A little bit. Like, the tone of it, but not necessarily the gameplay, obviously. Hey, gamers! Might be ways to do stuff like that. Oh, dude, that would be a lifesaver, please. Also, I just miss you in general. Let's chat soon. I'm gonna get it because I'm in a house of 5 gamers. We all need one, so we don't need to share. I mean, sharing one system is a little bit hard. Especially when it's a new drop, right? Hollow Knight? Yeah, Hollow Knight counts as a Souls-like. It has elements. God, there is another game that was Souls-like. And I like looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, there's totally like Souls things in there. I can't remember what it was. Oh, you know what I think it was? I think I'm thinking of literally Expedition 33 because I said very briefly that the respawn system was similar to Souls-like. I think that's what I'm thinking of right now. Not necessarily calling it a Souls-like, mind you. I just remembered that the flag system was very similar. There is also certain games we have to play as well due to chaos reasons. Hell yeah! Absolutely! I'm excited to lose weeks and weeks to Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, yeah, that is another game. Tears of the Kingdom is one of those games for sure. I still have not beaten it. I am really excited to finally, maybe, possibly beat it. We'll see. I say actively playing Persona 5 and Expedition 33 and Fantasy Life. I'm gonna go for 100% this time. Oh, good luck. I don't have that in my heart. I don't have the patience. Oh my god, I can't imagine. I genuinely cannot imagine 100%ing Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. And yet so many people do. You're playing Persona 5? How far are you? Not very far. I just finished the first palace. Like, I just finished it. I'm still in the interim, like, between that and finding whatever the next thing is. Yeah, the Hyrule maps on the phone is gonna help a lot. I am really curious how that's gonna turn out. Thoughts on Persona 5 characters so far? I love them! I love them! Except for that one! I love them except for that one dude. But I love them all. And even then, you're pretty much supposed to hate that one dude TM, so... Anyone who 100%s those games is impressive. I don't have it in me anymore. Exactly! Exactly. Oh yeah, I'm playing through each of the modern Persona games at the moment, just on the setup for the second palace on 5 right now. Oh, so we're kind of like on the same track. I just finished 4. Like a couple of weeks ago, and that's why I started 5. And I really liked 4. However, I will say that 5's dungeon setup, it keeps my attention a whole lot better than 4's did. I love Persona 4, but the dungeons were a little bit difficult for my attention span, and that's part of the reason why it took me so damn long to finish it. Do you like playing Expedition 33? Oh, it's so good. E33 is great. I am shoving that game down everyone's throats too. Although this is my 3rd playthrough, so take that as you will. Man. No judgment here. Hell yeah. You like a game that much? Play through it a bunch of times. Did you see the Persona 4 extra content, or did you go straight to the original ending? What do you mean extra content? Do you mean the true ending? I did do the true ending. And that kind of pissed me off a little bit because I missed it by like a hair at first, and I had to go back and figure it out. I'm gonna go for every treasure chest because I kind of have to upgrade everything. It's such a cozy vibe for a game for me. And I enjoy exploring and always having stuff to do. Valid. I do agree with you, and I'm right there with you. I for a long time, Tears of the Kingdom was the game that I would just curl up in bed and play while I was falling asleep. I haven't done that recently, just because I don't know. I'm always playing games, so I'm like, the last thing I need to do is fire up my brain while I'm falling asleep for now. There's a social link you had to complete to unlock it. The game tries to hint it straight to your face, I think. Or maybe I'm misremembering. I might not have experienced it. I think I might have just gone straight to the original ending. I don't really know what Golden added to Persona 4, to be fair. Let me see. Check D&D times. Okay. I have to make sure that nobody needs anything from me for this session, too, so I keep glancing at my DMs. It added Marie and a social link for Adachi. Ah, okay. Yeah, I got to know Marie a bit. I didn't max her out, unfortunately. And for Adachi, I didn't really go far with him either. However, I did YouTube things, CM. I YouTubed a bunch of stuff, so what I want to do is just watch through all of the social links of all characters and how all of it ends up. What are your thoughts on Sonic X Shadow Generations and Ace Attorney Investigations if you've played them? I haven't played the Sonic game. I'm not huge on Sonic right now, and it's nothing against the game itself. I just didn't grow up with it, so it's not at the forefront of my mind. Ace Attorney Investigations, is that the new one? Is that the new one that dropped on the Switch? I'm not sure if it is, but I did start that game. I didn't finish it, but I did start that game. No, I did not watch the Persona 4 animes. I feel like anime from a video game is like really hit and miss. Investigations 2 is new. Is there a second one? The collection of Miles and Gambit. Oh. I feel like you might like Danganronpa if you like... Jory, I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not. I can't tell if you're poking at me or not. Cause I am like, oh, you're serious. Okay. No judgment. The only reason why I said that is because you're here, you're here all the time, and like Danganronpa, I'm super Danganronpa pilled, dude. I have played all of it. I cosplayed Shuichi. I cosplayed Shuichi once. And I love Danganronpa. It is, I have so many feelings about that series of games. You did? Yeah, I did. What, have you? Oh man, you must have missed all of my memeing about Kokichi. Dude, I have 2 Kokichi body pillows that everyone makes fun of me for. But they were both gifts, so it wasn't my fault. Did you play Ultra Despair Ghost 2? Big time sleeper hit, IMO. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Squiffy. I tried. I genuinely tried. I gave it the biggest shake that I could have, and I think I got like halfway through the game until I gave up on it because it just wasn't for me. It was mainly the... It was mainly just the gameplay. It was mainly just the gameplay that kind of got me. Give one to Luca, she'll love it. She's the one who gave it to me! I mean, giving back her gift! But yeah, I'm sorry, I was derailing. Yeah, it was certainly unique. It was very unique. So I really liked the story and the direction that it went in. I just could not get used to the gameplay personally. And I think at one point, you know, I can identify exactly where I quit, and it was because I got scared. It was the part of the game where they turn off all of the lights and you have to like navigate your way in the dark. And I saw that and I saw what they were asking of me. I was like, nope, I'm done. Goodbye. And I didn't play it anymore after that. However, like I said, I did look it up on YouTube and I watched through the whole video. So I know what happens. I know what happens and I have it in the timeline in my brain. That's fair, said fuck that. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, fuck that. No thanks. I cannot with this stupid dark. No. No thank you. No thank you. Yeah, Investigations 2 is the game that got away in terms of Ace Attorney. I heard about it because Ted brought it up a few times. Really? So not a whole lot of people played it? I thought it was well liked. I don't know much about what's been going on in the Ace Attorney sphere for a while. Actually, that's one thing that I do want to do. I'd like to play the original trilogy on stream sometime. Just for fun. I know I played the first the first two games, but I really don't remember anything about it because it was over a decade ago. Yeah, I feel the exact same with Persona Q. I just can't bring myself to finish it because of the third dungeon. Sometimes you just hit those games, right? Where you want to like it and you want to play through it, but there's just something in your way, and I get it. You'll love Sonic Shadow Generations once you get the hang of it, coming from a Nintendo kid who didn't grow up with Blue Hedgehog. Fair, fair. I honestly wouldn't mind getting more into Sonic, too. I mean, I do have Sonic Mania. I've been sitting on that for like a hot minute. Have you checked Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo? It's an indie 2D Zelda-like game inspired by the GBA era. I have not. I've actually never even heard about it before, but that sounds pretty interesting. I heard Sonic and came running. Yeah, we're talking about Sonic now. I started this stream expecting everyone to, like, really focus on, you know, Deltarune and the Switch 2, and then here we are talking about Danganronpa, Ace Attorney, and Sonic the Hedgehog. After talking about my tabs, and also music and video games, and also, you know, etc. This is why chatting streams are fun. This is why I kind of vibe with chatting streams now. The opening theme is one of my absolute favorites. I've been wanting to revamp my cover of it once I sort out my VTuber model. Oh, I support that! Hell yeah, man! Hell yeah! I hope your VTuber model goes well. I mean, like, I also kick things off with a music for VTubing, so... So you have my big old thumbs up there. I have not played Zelda 2. I mean, I played like a teeny tiny bit of it, but I was only holding half of the controller because it was a segment on a charity stream. It's very funny to play as a little bad boy and his disembodied aunt is stuck in his yo-yo. That sounds cute. I mean, the disembodied aunt thing is a little bit weird, but that sounds really cute. Shadow Spyro, thank you so much for the 23 months at tier 1. Hey, that's almost 2 years, Spyro. Thank you. Oh, hey, I got a month until 2 years here. Also, hello, Miss. I hope you're doing well. I am. Thank you so much. Onk99 with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Onk. Onk returns with hot dog. Enjoy your hot dog. I haven't had a hot dog in a minute. Where's the rubber ducky game to go with just chatting? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I guess we could have done that, but it's no biggie. The rubber duck game we haven't loaded up in a while. I know, actually it wasn't too long ago. But I didn't feel like fussing with it. I just wanted my setup to be pretty simple today. Wendy Fennekin, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, dude. That's so sweet, man. Thank you. Before I forget, I need to talk about some future plans I have. I'm gonna send some emails to other companies to tour their building. I'm gonna start more connections to help get into the game industry, and I might be going to more conventions next year to talk with more people. I really want to get over being introverted and want to talk more to create connections. That's one of my goals for this and next year. Please wish me luck. I know I'll be successful. Dude, Wendy, just the fact that you're saying I know I'll be successful is putting you 10 steps ahead already. Keep on going. Keep on going. You can do it. I have all of the faith in you, Wendy. I mean, I know it might seem like, you know, a whole lot of steps, but that just means that every step is progress, you know? But dude, you're like, keep that attitude, keep working hard. I'm rooting and wishing the best for you. Hi, Squib, it's good to see you. Kentucky258 with 100 bits, thank you! Just chatting streams are basically one giant group call, except you don't have to worry about talking over people and you can control the topic. True! True! I get to just read off messages. And also, since it's text, I don't have the anxiety that comes with phone calls for me. It's perfect. Big ol' anxiety when it comes to phone calls. Would you ever stream or play Super Paper Mario if you haven't before? I would. I honestly would love to. I've never played it before. That's the Paper Mario game that I didn't play. I feel like if I do that, it would have to be after I return to Thousand Year Door and actually finish that series, though. Because otherwise, I'm pretty sure people would complain. Pretty sure people would complain if I went back to it a little too fast. But also, yes, I would kind of like cross my fingers that they would do a like its own revamp. Because it's a little hard to play now, isn't it? That was on the Wii. Has it ever been re-released after the Wii? I don't think so. Lexi! Hell yeah, this past PAX East was my first con and I loved it. That's so cool! That's so cool. Hell yeah, high five. I'm glad you got to experience a convention. It's always so much fun. Hi, Jaboka! It hasn't. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised it hasn't gotten any re-releases by now, but considering they did do the first two, I feel like it's only a matter of time. I sincerely doubt it'll ever be released, unfortunately. I don't know. I really am not sure. Because it might not have done as well in the first place, but Super Paper Mario has a pretty dedicated fan base too. What's your favorite song in any Zelda game? My guess is Kakariko Village. I love that you included a guess. Because I was about to be like, guess, chat. Guess. But no, my favorite Zelda song of all time out of every single Zelda song out there is not Kakariko Village. Actually, I know I've actually brought it up before, so some people might remember what I said about it. Not me. Stalling so I can see what people think. Would love to see you play Super. Love that game so much. Deserves a lot more love. I believe that. I've heard a lot of good things, and also like I'm down with the new system. I don't care. Yep. Yep, sorry, I was reading everyone's guesses. Yes, those who said Stone Tower Temple got it. That's my favorite song. Hopping up for now, but wishing you, Brett, and Mipha in chat all the best. Thank you for the pick-me-up. Keep being you. Keep being you, Celebi. I'm sorry you're having it rough right now, dude. Hang in there, okay? Yeah, I feel like Stone Tower Temple is like, it's not one of the really immediate, like, it's not one of the immediate songs that you think of. Stone Tower Temple is not one of the songs that you just immediately jump out to with, you know, classic Zelda songs, but it's so good. Right side up or upside down? I prefer right side up. However, upside down is also really cool, and I love what they did with that. How it keeps the same feeling, but also makes it a little bit, just a little bit corrupted. It definitely feels corrupted to me. What's your favorite song from A Link to the Past so far? This is such a basic bitch answer, but Dark World. And I already knew that was gonna be the case. It's such a classic song, dude. Icona Palace also has a great song for similar reasons. I agree! I agree! Icona Palace was such a good song. Honestly, that whole, like, chapter of the game, it's weird because out of Majora's Mask, that is my favorite chapter of that game. And it's weird because it's the undead area, and I typically just really cannot stand undead areas in Zelda. But for Majora's Mask, they hit it out of the park, and it's so haunting. Easily my favorite. Honestly, it might be one of my favorite Zelda areas of all time. Is just like the whole Ikana Canyon arc. I'm about to reach Stone Tower Temple in my first proper playthrough of Majora's Mask, so that's getting me hyped. Hell yeah, Muscle! Ooh. Wait, have you never heard the song before? Have you never heard the song before for Stone Tower Temple? Since this is your first playthrough? When you get to that area, keep me in mind. Think of me. Cause that's my favorite song. Not knowing where it was from, maybe I'll recognize it. That's fair, that's fair. You might have heard it in passing or something. Dreamy Yummy! Oh, wait, shh! No, wait, my ads! My ads! Where's my snooze? I snooze! Did I get it? Holy shit, I just got it! I just got the snooze! Oh, wait. Did I get it? Did I waste 2 snoozes? I'm staring. No, it went through. Excellent. I got it in time. Dreamy Abby, thank you so much for the 63 months at tier 1. Whoa, 63 months. I'm lurking like normal, playing Voices of the Void and sending in job applications, hoping I can get brought on for something again soon. Hell yeah, you got this. You got this. I'm sure it'll work out. I know it's been stressful and I know you've been busy, Yami, but I'm rooting for you. Aside from having to wait for something new, it's just gaming time for me for the most part. Hope you're doing okay and taking care. And if I had to decide on a favorite song from the Zelda series, it'd have to be either Midna's Lament, very good choice. Very, very, very good choice. Or weirdly enough, The Great Sea from Wind Waker, also a really good choice. Oh, The Great Sea from Wind Waker is such like a It oozes adventure. It oozes adventure. It really is a great overworld theme. Yeah, The Great Sea is real good. I can hear it in my brain. Speaking in part of Wind Waker Kogera's theme part 2. Kogera Tears of the Kingdom, no, peak. Kogera and Tears of the Kingdom is peak. That song is stunning. Hi, Artist Hope. Last I saw Masae, there was no model. Beautiful model. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm glad that you like it. It's kind of kicked things up a notch, I feel. It's been a lot of fun. To say Deltarune in 2 tomorrows? I know! I can't wait. I was telling chat earlier today that after I finish up Link to the Past this week, I might just do Deltarune as my next like playthrough and start from the beginning. Not hop on the thank you for the pets. I might start from the very beginning because I don't remember the first 2 chapters that well. So I would refresh myself and then get to chapter 3, 4, and 5. I love Breath of the Wild's main theme so much. It's real good. It is very, very good. There's a lot of really underrated music in Zelda, I feel. And I don't mean underrated in the sense of just like, in the sense of like, you know, it's remote or anything. It's just that there are so many things where it's like, it plays over a section of the game that you don't usually pay attention to. Like, it kind of fades into the background a little bit, but they're solid songs. It's one of those things where it's like, while you're playing the game, it fits so well that you don't even notice it, but then you listen to the song outside of the context, and it's just like, whoa, this is actually a really solid song all on its own. In general, Link's Awakening's OST is really good. I agree. They also did it really good justice in the remake of it. Twilight Princess Lake Hylia. I would have to listen to that one again. I think I know what it sounds like. That's one that I would have to like hear. I would know it as soon as I hear the first few notes. But other than that, I would have to like take a moment. All right, chat. We do have ads. We do have some ads coming up. I'm sorry, I have run out of snoozes. I'm officially out of snoozes. So, what I would like to do is actually take this break. I skipped the one earlier because, you know, I screwed it up. But I would like to take a very, very quick break because I am thirsty. I'm thirsty and I want some water. So I think it might be wise to hydrate before I shrivel up into a raisin and fade away. All right, so, hi, Cubs! Skull Woods from A Link to the Past, how dare you! Slander! Slander! Get out of here with that! Boo! Hiss! Hi, Cubs. Hi, friend. All right, y'all. Very, very quickly, we'll be back in like 3 minutes. It won't take me that long. I just need to grab some water and also check on Mipha, make sure she's okay. So, be right back. Give me that paper, loser.
It's not gonna let me draw anything, is it? It's gonna like set me up for success.
Oh yeah, it's like man,
They figured that some gremlin out there was gonna draw a pee-pee on that paper. I mean, a Peppa, sorry. And someone was gonna draw a Peppa on that paper and it was gonna turn out like pee-pee. I don't make the rules, but that is absolutely what was gonna end up happening.
Do not mean to pester, but you intend on playing other Souls game in the foreseeable future? Yes! I want to play Dark Souls 2 next, and then eventually get to Elder Scrolls. Not Elder Scrolls! What the f*** was that? No! Elden Ring! Oh my god, look, they both start with Elder. I mean, Eld. Shut up, chat! Yikes. That's embarrassing. Old, nature, quirky, impish, careful, hardy, timid, lonely, serious. Oh, there it is. Huh, not Noivern. Hey, shush. Shush, you were doing so well. No. Oh, she hates not Noivern. She hates not Noivern. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, not Noivern's gone. Not Noivern's gone. Not Noivern's gone. She hates not Noivern. She hates not Noivern. Oh, she hated that. Whee! Good. I mean, now this is broken. How do I unbreak? Oh, I guess, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Maybe walk around the wall where the freaking arrow is. God. My observational skills are stellar. I don't know what you're talking about, chat. I don't know what you're talking about, chat. Observational skills on point. Masae being a burb confused by glass. What is glass but a see-through door? Wall. Door. Wall. I don't know what the point I was trying to make. I think that just made it worse. I need to never ever put complicated cents into any of these prices. Fuck you and your cash. $3? Oh, you gave me $3. Oh, bless you. I take it back. I take it back. You're cool. You did exact change. I cussed out like the one customer that gave me exact change. Oh my god. Oh my god. My first taste. My first taste of first. Hi, hi. Please no one pass me. Please no one pass me. Please no one pass me. Please. No one passed me. Yoshi passed me. Yoshi, I just want first once, man. Man, Yoshi, I want first once. Who did that? Who took first away from me? Who took first away from me, dude? Is that a freaking NPC? Did I just get sniped by a freaking NPC? Who is that? Is that an NPC? I'm gonna lose my mind. I can't. I cannot. Did an NPC sniped first from me? I can't. All I wanted was to finish in first once today. Oh, that's all I wanted. And it got taken away by the CPU, so I can't even get mad at someone for it. I can't. That is a particularly... Nope, not saying that. That is a particularly... I want to say it. It was a particularly moist-looking meat. That's what popped in my head, and I feel bad about myself. It was a very moist meat. Can you do your cutest uwu? I even have an uwu mouth. Uwu. Uwu. I said uwu. I'm gonna sleep. It's my favorite pastime. I'm passing time by sleeping.
Are you gonna open the door at any time?
No. What happened? No, I hate knocks at the door. I'm antisocial.
Hello, friend. You know, it's not like this place is about to explode.
What? This is a lot of information for me right now. Okay, now it's looping. Now it's looping. I want to see. Whoa!
You look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Well, don't answer that. Now,
Bitch, I just want to take a nap.
For quite a lot longer.
Yo, chat, does she deserve a 100% discount for the next commission? If you do that, I'm putting on... Wait, I was about to say I'm gonna put 100% tip on that if you do that. And then I realize 100% of 100% off is still 0. Whatever, I'll tip you the appropriate amount. Oh! Hello! We're back! I am hydrated. I am hydrated and Mipha is fed. She should be fine. She was pissed. She was pissed. She was like, it's not time to go to sleep yet. Why am I here and not out there with you? Say I'm about 80% done with the song and it's all your fault? Why my fault? What did I do? I didn't do anything. Absolutely not my fault. Why am I getting accused right out the gate? Wendy Bennigan, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much for your support. I've just made business cards that are coming in the mail and I showed it to my mom and she gave me some nice feedback and complimented them. It did give me a happy boost, though I have one piece of bad news. I think after Mario Kart 8 stream, I might take a break from your server. I really want to put more time towards my future and not spend too much on Discord and streams. So I'm gonna miss you guys, but I'll never forget you guys. Dude, Wendy, you do you. You know? Especially when you're pursuing your dreams and focusing on things, like, dude, that is admirable. That is absolutely admirable. Please, no worries. You're growing up, man. You're growing up. You're doing the adult thing now. I'm proud of you. Content is fun. And what, Len, you know, I'm an entertainer. Like, that entertainment should never take like any semblance of front seat. I'm here for the relaxing and for the funsies, for when you need a moment to kick back and relax and listen to a nerd ramble about video games and yell about being accused of stuff. Glances at Jack. But dude, you're on your journey and I support that wholeheartedly. That's all I ever hope for anyone that comes through here. Like, people come and they spend some time, and sometimes people go. And a lot of times it's because they are pursuing something that they're really passionate in, and that gives me so much life. Take care, my guy. I'll see you around whenever you need a moment of respite. Entertainment should take the front seat only if you sit on the hood. I mean, I feel like at that point, that's just the entertainment in and of itself. When you hear it, it will be streamable. You will understand. Jack, that terrifies me. That absolutely terrifies me, but you have my attention and you have piqued my curiosity. Well, I will be on the lookout. Let me know when that 20% is done. Radiant Starly, hello! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. That is your first one? Looks like. Enjoy your banana badge, your emotes, and your full access to the Banana Bites Discord server. Come on by if you want to get to know the community or see what I'm up to. Because that's the most reliable spot that all of my notifications go through, because social media hasn't been pushing it out lately. Bye, Wendy. You have a good dinner. Starly says, I've been subscribed to you since The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Masae. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago. You inspired me to the moon and back to do streaming and to try gameplays. I miss your different outfits, but I love your VTuber model and cannot wait to see more. That is so sweet. That is, right in my kokoro. Right in my little kokoro. Starly, that is so kind of you to say. Thank you for watching. I'm really, really happy that you enjoyed my content and that it could inspire you to do things with gaming and streaming. That's always like the highest honor. I gotta tell you, that just that makes me feel things. I miss doing the different outfits too. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss it. And I understand, I absolutely 100% understand when people tell me that they're sad that the chibi doesn't, like, you know, well, for one, that I was doing the chibi at all. And for two, that the chibi used to get like fun new outfits. However, it has been so difficult to keep up with because I was doing all of that myself. I'm only one person. And these days with everything that I'm doing on this side, I'm just like, how to make more time? But I really, really appreciate that. If there's one thing that has been really fun about the model, it's that in some ways I can customize it kind of similarly. I just have to find assets and make assets. Like I could put a Zelda hat on this while I'm playing Zelda one day when I actually figure it out. Sab! A frog says hello, hello! Hello, Froggy. My favorite Froggy. Thank you so much for the raid, Sab! Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. Joltara, thank you so much for gifting us up to Sab so she can have my emotes. I hope you had a good stream. Oh, you were also just chatting? Hell yeah. High five. Today feels like a just chatting sort of day. Sab, I miss you dearly. I love you so much, and I miss you so much. I hope all has been well for you recently. Stream was good. Did some puzzling. Oh, that's fun. That sounds like a nice vibe. Love you, Masae Mama. Aw, Starly. That's so sweet. We have a good crowd here. Well, we have a good crowd. And we had a good crowd just come in. Sab's crew is also so sweet. We gotta do a VTuber puzzle game soon. Please? Can we do that? Girl, I would be all down. Girl, I would be all down. Please. We'll chat. We'll chat. We'll figure that out. Cause I will take any excuse to hang out with you. But also a VTuber puzzle stream just sounds like so much fun too. Bye Disco Sonic dude, I appreciate it. Is YouTube chat on is YouTube chat appearing on screen with Twitch? No, and the reason why is specifically because YouTube's moderation tools are just not very good yet, unfortunately. I've thought about maybe trying to figure it out, and part of the reason is also just that I have to figure out a good way to get the layout to show that. However, YouTube chat is a little bit it's a little bit more vulnerable to like to hate raids and stuff like that. We've had a couple which we bopped really quickly over on the YouTube side. It's just much more common and much easier to exploit there. I'm waiting for their moderation tools to be a little bit more powerful. Do you still have your old vids on YouTube? So yeah, they're all still there. All of the videos are still there. I do have, it's kind of like on the back burner for now. So I'm not really doing the LP thing anymore as a main focus. But in place of that, I'm doing a lot of like highlights and shorts and things more centered around what I'm currently working on. I also posted like a music video too. I'm starting to do the singing thing periodically. And I actually opened the channel with a song that I did with Lacey Johnson. Corvid Queen still slaps. Thank you so much. You should do the singing thing more. I would like to. I would definitely like to. We have great mods here. Never seen the spam last more than a second on this side. Yeah, no, our mods are excellent. Our mods are excellent. I need to test like if I can delay the chat a little bit more. If I can do that, then I'd be more comfortable with having YouTube up on the screen too. But yeah, I'm still doing the YouTube thing very frequently. Every Saturday is a highlight video that kind of condenses a stream down into like a more bite-sized 15-minute video. And then 3 times a week I post shorts, which are just for fun, really. Fun and outreach. Will you be doing more Zooter streams? Yeah, I would like to. I would like to. Do you use a PC port ship of Harnican? No, I don't use that. I just I just do the typical Zooter stuff. Is that Homic? Hi, Homic. Hi, Homic. I hope you're doing well, my guy. I literally just bragged to Jad about the song in chat just now. Wait, did you? Ah! Ah! That's sweet. Aww. I remember you used to make funny songs before, but I'm glad you are embracing it more. You do have a lovely voice. Thank you. I'm still self-conscious. It's still something that makes me feel really weird. I don't know. I don't hear it, but honestly, it's thanks to chat for gassing me up. It's thanks to chat gassing me up and making me believe. So thank you for that. I have a hard time hearing it. I gotta be real, I hear Corvid Queen and I love everything that Lacey did with it. I hear me and I'm like, ooh, ah. So it's still not hitting quite yet for me. However, it is that is to say that I would like to keep practicing and I would like to gain more experience and more confidence because my confidence isn't there yet. No, the part where your voice growls and you say, because I'm the Corvid Queen, sends chills up my spine. That's so flattering. That was thanks to Lacey. Lacey told me what to do. Lacey, literally, like I sent her like a general first, like a first track. It was like a basic run through just to see where my weak spots were and stuff. And literally what she said to me, she was like, when you're going through the second time, channel your edgelord. Channel all of your edgelord. I was like, oh, I'll try. I don't know where my edgelord is, but I'll try. What are some song albums you enjoy, Masae? I like listening to hippie pop. You know, I don't really have any specific album that I go to. This is gonna be a throwback, but I still love Rashad EB's Undertale album. I still go back to that, and I think the other person on that is Ace Waters, right? I think it's Ace Waters, but I don't know Ace. But I know Rich, so Rich's name is the one that sticks with me. That album is like my comfort album. I have slept to that album before. I have all of the respect for the work that Rich puts in. Oh, shush, you sounded great. Still cool that you're focusing on getting even better, though. That's really, really sweet. Thank you. I would like to hear the demo sample someday, assuming that's all right. I deleted it. I would, though. I would have sent it to you, but I deleted it immediately. All right, my dear, enjoy the rest of the stream. I go look for nom noms. Enjoy your nom noms. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. It's nice to see you around, and I hope to see you again. Aw, Retro64 with 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Retro. Masae talking about doing more singing. Slams money on the table. More singing, please. I'll look into it. I promise I'll look into it. In all seriousness, though, Masae singing is great. I'm sure there's tons of comments backing this up. Blast. You guys are so sweet. You guys are genuinely so sweet. Everyone's their harshest critic. You sounded great. Loved Corvid Queen. It was the perfect introduction for you. That's kind of that kind of is what I have to keep in mind all of the time. And I tell people that too. It's kind of one of those things where it's like practice what you preach slash I'm like I need to apply it to myself too. But I always tell like artists specifically, like every artist is their own worst critic. And I feel like I have the utmost empathy because I'm that way with my singing. I'm just like, oh, go. Didn't Ace do Xenoblade music too, or am I thinking of a different Ace? I think it was Ace, right? I'm pretty sure that was Ace. Oh, we have a good rest of the stream / rest of the night. Oh, thank you, Migraine in a Can. Thank you very much. And thank you for the pats. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I love your singing, Masae. Corvid Queen was awesome. Thank you. The I Know Uta songs would fit your voice well, though some of the lyrics might be a bit faster than what you're expecting. I'll have to actually listen to it and really give it some thought. Because I can't remember the last time I actually listened to I Know Uta. And I know the last time I heard it, it wasn't in the context of like, maybe I'll sing this someday. Hi, Crazy Man Joe. I see you. I see you. Joe, you ready for some devil's due? Less than an hour, dude. That means I gotta bounce in like half an hour-ish. Yeah, I also am kind of in that spot where I also don't know what I would sing right now, so... because Corvette Queen was an original, which I have fun with. I like doing... I like writing lyrics. I really, really enjoy writing lyrics. So Corvette Queen was a really big flex for me. I flexed those lyrical muscles. But yeah, I just have to find something that I really would like to do. Another song that I actually would look into is Kingyo Hanabi, but that's not really from anything, and I don't know if anyone would actually know what that song is. The lyrics rock. Thank you. I was really honored because when I sent those lyrics over to Lacey, she was like, "What the fuck?" I felt myself puff up my chest a little bit, like, I did that. Do you have a link? It does sound like a Summer Matsuri theme song. Yeah, honestly, Kataki, you would really like this song. This song feels like really on brand for you, actually. Kingyo Hanabi. I know that Laura actually covered this one too. Laura Super Shigi. She covered this like ages ago, and I always listen to her version. Please hold. Wait, where are you? Where are you, Katagi? Katagi, there you are. I send. Yeah, this. I feel like this song would very specifically be you, branded Katagi. What's on the screen in the back? Oh, I believe that's a piece from that's probably, I think that's a piece from Gibber. It's either from Gibber or Chloe. Dang, just listen and this song pops off. It's so good, isn't it? Wait, the Kingyo Hanabi? Hold on. Let me send it to chat, actually. I'm talking about it. I might as well share it with you guys. There you go. Link for everyone. Everyone can listen to it. Oh, sorry, I meant Corvette Queen. Oh! Wait, I'm embarrassed now. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad that you like Corvette Queen. I mean, being like, I know, this song is great, right? And you bet me. Sorry. Hi, Manganar, welcome back. I am glad that you like it, though. Thank you. I tried very, very hard. I really want to know what Katagi thinks of this song, because I never thought about it before, but this is genuinely, like, so Katagi coded. Okay, there we go. One moment. I go back. Oh! I just noticed that the Devil's Due stream is on. I went back to my YouTube home screen and I see Bubs front and center, and I'm like, oh, that's me! I'm on the thumbnail! What made you choose Corvette Queen to begin with for the title of the song? Joe, is that what you're asking? Bub's the sweet boy. Yeah, the sweet boy. Yeah, so, actually, this is really funny. It wasn't my intention in the first place. However, when Lacey sent me the first demo of it, like the melody and stuff, and she was asking for my opinion on it, the file name for the song was Corvid Queen. And it wasn't on my radar until that moment. I saw the title of the track. She did that herself. I hadn't said anything about that. And I was like, and I listened to the track itself, and I immediately heard the words in that spot where I say it in the song. I was like, this is it. This is the title of the song. You nailed it. This is it. So honestly, it wasn't even me that titled the song. It was Lacey. I don't think she meant to, and it was just a throwaway thing for her. Cause I told her the general vibe that I wanted. I told her the vibe, I showed her the VTuber avatar, and I showed her the aesthetics that I had lined up. And I was like, I want this, 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 and this. And she basically said like, oh, okay. And she made the whole thing, all of the melody, and gave me a guide for it. And the title that she picked was Corvid Queen. And I was like, yep, that's correct. It was like that's the one moment that is exactly what happened. What would you have considered naming it if not Corvid Queen? I didn't have any thoughts. None. Zero. I basically was going to come up with the lyrics first and then name it. I didn't have any ideas because originally I was gonna lean a little bit less on like the crow aspect and more of the digital aspect. But then I saw that and I was like, oh, okay. That now we're cooking. Now I have a concept. Oh yeah, if you remember my first ever fan art of yours back when I said congrats on your Mario 64 PB, that was almost like 5 years ago during the pandemic, and I still have that tweet saved. Glad to have supported ever since. Squib, you're amazing. You're from frame one. You have always impressed me with your art. You do such amazing work, and honestly, I'm the honored one. I'm so honored that you have stuck around for so long, 5 years ago, oh my god. And that you have shared so much of your talent with me. I don't take that lightly. Like from one artist to another, I don't take that shit lightly. I love that so much. That's why I love having the fan art slideshow in the background, because I wanna celebrate everyone's talents. And Squib, you have some top tier talent, gotta tell you. Okay, wow, how perfect was that? That's awesome. Yeah, right? You just never know how things will turn out. Because yeah, I was actually probably gonna lean away from the Corvid aspect and go more digital, but that title changed everything and I pivoted. Hey, Masae, I have an idea. Maybe for a one-off stream, maybe making up lyrics to existing Nintendo tunes and singing them, just creating originals for the lols. Wait a second. That might be fun. I don't know how to mix things. That's the only thing. I don't know how to mix things, and I don't really know how I would do that. Like, also, there is the issue that there is a little bit of a delay on my microphone, so it unsyncs with things. Like, if I were to sing along to something, I'm sure there are fixes. I'm sure there's a way to fix it. However, there is a very, very short delay that is just enough to put it off kilter. But that's not a bad idea. That genuinely is not a bad idea. Because I do like writing lyrics. I don't know how entertaining that would be, though. I don't know how entertaining that would be, because it would just be me. It would be a Google Doc, and like and like me going over a single line like 10 times. I'm suddenly getting nostalgic for the automaton streams. Oh, those are so much fun. They were hard though. Automaton streams were actually very, very hard to do for a few reasons. Yeah, I still remember when you did Majora's Mask and you made up those lyrics for Bremen Mask song and I was dying. Yeah. I forget who brought it up recently, but someone very, very recently brought up the Bremen Mask song to me. Was that scripted or was that all ad-lib? Oh, it was all scripted. There's no way I'd be able to do that ad-lib. Ask Jared about doing live music. That's actually a very good point. Ooh, he'd be a good person. I'm gonna ask Jared. Electroyoshi1, thank you so much for the 100 bits. People often ask me why I love bad puns so much. To that I say, that's how I roll. Electro Yoshi. Why? Why would you, why have you done this? Boo. I don't even have the strength. I don't have the strength to give that my oomph. You could show us your process. I don't, What would my process for that even, I just sit there and I'm like, I keep typing until something sounds good. Stupid. It's stupid. So stupid. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't get the pun. That's how I roll. Like, that's how I roll. Like, with your eyes. But also, that's how I roll. Like the expression. I love those Majora's Mask videos. I could tell you worked your butt off making them. Oh, yeah. That... To this day, that is probably like my magnum opus for that era. Specifically because I put so much of my heart and soul into making that as seamless as I possibly could. I'm still proud of it. To this day, I'm still so fucking proud of Majora's Mask 3D. But I'm also just like, I'll never do that again. My days of combining screens are over. Fuck that. Oh, I don't have the patience anymore. Do you open up a Rhyme Zone tab when you write the lyrics? Oh, 100%. Every single time. Every time. Rhyme Zone is my bread and butter, dude. Rhyme Zone is like my savior. My absolute savior. That's why people hire editors? Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's why I hire editors now. I mean, back then it was a lot easier because that's all I was doing. It was my 100% main focus. These days, I am spread way too thin. I'm all over the place. Even with things I can't really talk about. But like, I'm always up to something or other. I still remember Overtime Master Quest. That was hell for you. It was hell, but I did my best. And I also have a soft spot for that series too. Oh man, that's some good times. It amazes me how we can just like so seamlessly go from one topic to the other, because now we're talking about Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, and we got there from talking about music. Didn't your files get corrupted during that series? Yes. Yes, there was one part where my files all got corrupted and I lost a big chunk of stuff, and I had to figure that out. Yeah, that did happen. Not great. This is why we make backups. Even though I'm pretty sure my backups and my main files crashed at the same time during that. Because I did have backups. PK! Hi, PK! Thank you so much for raiding! Welcome, raiders! Hey, PK, remember last time you were here, you were like... No game. Only talk. Well, I'm doing that this time. I'm only talking. There's not a game in sight. In fact, I was trying to talk about the Switch 2 and like things that are coming out this week. In fact, that's what's on all of the thumbnail. The entire thumbnail is like me surrounding by everything that's happening this week. And I can't keep the topic on that because everyone wants to talk about everything except video games. Everyone's talking about everything except video games. Except, granted, we are talking about Ocarina of Time right now, specifically. High five at. But yeah, welcome everyone. We're just chatting. We're just chatting. We're having some shoot the breeze, shoot the shit vibes right now. Like the amount of tabs you have open. I feel like that was when I gave up. That was when I gave up. Was when we started talking about how many tabs I have open. Because after that, it was all off the rails. Oh, God. I shake my head. But yeah, PK, I hope you had a good stream. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you again for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, I just realized that my I can't believe I'm still alive cup is still back there. Oops, I forgot to take that away. Oh well, I can hang out for one more stream. Is your VTuber based on the high NT with the wings? Oh, no, not at all. I just like birds, and I've always liked bird wings. If anything, it's based on Ragnarok Online. Because Ragnarok Online had similar headdresses that were kind of like wings sticking out of the side of your head. And those are like my mainstay. I always wore those when I played Ragnarok Online. And that was when I was like 12. Did a highlights reaction to help me remember PK Sparks. Aww, that sounds wholesome. That sounds wholesome. I like that. True yapping is the ability to change from topic to topic seamlessly. I mean, I feel like y'all are real good at that. We've been all over the map today. We have been talking about everything. So that's been fun. Speaking of talking about everything, speaking of video games, I played a bit of Ina Dream Barbecue and I already love it. So many wacky characters and it's been vibing well. Dude, that game is so weird. That game is so weird. But granted, I mean, it really captures the spirit of the animations. But I think they always intended it to feel like a game, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that. Because Ina had those, like, really off-the-wall, really wild fever dream animations back in the day, too. An Ocarina remake would be insane on the Switch 2 as well. Dude, I have thoughts. Because, like, I really would love that. But also, I feel like the 3DS did it almost perfectly. They did so well with it. They introduced so many, like, they did so many quality of life upgrades that made certain areas of the game so much better, but it wasn't invasive and it didn't make the game feel different at all. And the style of it was just right in the same style of the original N64 game. However, modernized and updated. Like, if I could have my way, I would really like the 3DS version remastered and put on the Switch. I would love that. I think that would be so cool. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I have a thought. Y'all, I just had this discussion with Andrew this morning, but I want to give you guys this this thought. There is a game that I really oh wait, PK. Actually, yes, also that PK. Kid Icarus Uprising deserves to come back. That is a game that is so fucking deserving. I want that to come back so bad. Yes, agreed, 100%. That is not what I was gonna say though. But I am in complete agreement that that should happen. There is a game that I want to come back that can finally be done specifically on the Switch 2. And I feel like it would be a missed opportunity not to have like either a port or a remaster of this game. Fuck! Oh my god, wait, ThinkPlank got it immediately! Wait, you just galaxy brained on me, dude! ThinkPlank got it frame 1. Oh my god, yes! Mario Paint! Because of the mouse! Damn! Wait a second! I thought I thought it was being unique! I thought I was like, oh, y'all are never gonna guess this. Y'all aren't gonna get this. And then the first, it's literally the first guess other than the Kid Icarus Uprising that PK said. That's funny. Holy God, ThinkPlank, you just big brained on me. Oh, I was about to like build up to it and play a little guessing game and laugh as everyone was like guessing more modern games, and I was gonna be like older. Oh, that's funny. Sonic Blast, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Fly swatter minigame, baby, let's go. Exactly. Mario Paint would be awesome, actually. Exactly, dude. Like, Mario Paint is a game that really could not have been done well until right now. Because technically, even though they probably could have gotten away with it with the Joy-Con and with like the motion controls, it wouldn't have had the same feel as having an actual mouse to go along with it. Because that was the whole gimmick back in the SNES days. That was genuinely the whole gimmick of the game, was that, hey, you have the SNES mouse, right? For Alan, thank you so much for the raid and welcome raiders. I'm popping off right now because I'm telling chat that Mario Paint needs to come back now that the Switch 2 has a mouse. Have a chaos raid. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Switch 2 Joy-Cons are technically mouse. Oh shit! God damn it! Grabobly! Come on! Oh, that's rude. That's so rude. Grabobly cheer with 4,000 bits to say, hi, taunting that I played the Switch 2 before all of y'all. K-bye, touching grass time. That's so rude! That's so rude! How dare you! Dude really just popped in here, slapped me upside the head with a stack of cash, said, I've played the Switch 2 already, and left. Rude. With 2 big double O's. Thank you, Grabobly. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And despite what it sounds like, I am happy for you that you got to play the Switch 2. I'm not someone who's petty enough to let that get in the way of my joy that you got joy. But I'll still call you out for being big double O rude. It's 7:30, but say need to head off. Yeah, I should probably start moseying in a minute. I'm having so much fun though. I'm having so much fun. I should have started an hour earlier. Gosh. I always think I'll run out of things to talk about, and then I never actually do. Stream has been fun. I'm glad! I mean, like, the whole point of today's stream was to talk about the Switch 2, and we really didn't do very much of that. We basically said, yeah, the Switch 2 is a thing. Anyway, what else can we talk about? Tabs? Yeah, let's shame Masae because of her tabs. Now my thumbnail is a lie. People are gonna click on that video just because there's like new stuff on the thumbnail, and they're gonna look for all of my opinions on it. And then they're gonna be like, what the fuck? There's like 10 minutes of Switch 2 talk in here. Oh yeah, and donuts. That is true too. Yapping with you is such a vibe. Yapping with you is such a vibe. It has been very, very fun. Also, yes, close your dang tabs. You're not my dad. You're not my dad. I'll keep as many tabs as I want. Oh, Angel wasn't here for that part of the stream. Masae, you got tabs again? Seriously? Girl. Dude, okay, this is what happened earlier. I was about to, like, brag because I only had 23 tabs open. Turns out, mobile Chrome now basically hibernates tabs for you after they've been gone for a long time. And then I found out that it's not 23 tabs that I have open. It's 409 tabs. And that's after my 677 that I closed on stream that one time, like maybe half a year ago or something. Stop shaming me! We're already done with this part of the stream! We're done with this! We're done with this part of the stream! Oh no, Joe also wasn't here. Neither was Luxray or Princess Sunny. Like, a good chunk of our YouTube crew weren't here for that part of the stream either. No, it's not time to shame Masae again. I was just giving Angel the rundown of what was happening. You keep bringing it up. I didn't bring it up. I mean, oh wait, I guess I kind of did. Never mind. I kind of did. But I thought everyone here would have already heard that story. And now I feel... Oh, we're looping back around now. All right, it's time to leave. It's time... No! How dare you spray me for that? Anyway, schedule. God damn it, chat. God damn it. We're gonna show this. We're gonna show this. I might forgive you, but you know my conditions. I will play Endless Ocean, I promise. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Don't hiss at us. Crows hiss! I even have little fangs to hiss with. Oh. Sits down and closes Adobe Audition. Okay, I may send it to you later, but it's bad. It's so bad. It's bad. Jack, you're terrifying me right now. But I look forward to see what you're cooking. I don't know what to think about that. All right. I have to release all of this chaos from my body because I'm about to go and play a sweet little Bab in D&D. I'm gonna play a sweet little shy Bab in D&D, and I need to purge all of this chaos and spite in my heart. So I'm gonna... All right, y'all. So, to quick rundown. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Zelda: Link to the Past. We all know what that's about. First playthrough and all that. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Farewell Mario Kart 8 DX. This is an open lobby. Everyone is free to come join. Please come and do some final races with me in chat, because this is the last time that we're gonna be playing Mario Kart 8 on stream specifically. Mario Kart World is the next day, but with the large asterisk that it might not happen if my Switch 2 does not arrive on time or if I can't get it set up in time. Because technically, I'm gonna be playing D&D while it's en route, so we'll see how that turns out. And then on Friday, probably, maybe, the finale for A Link to the Past. I imagine that'll be the last of it. I'm not 100% sure. We are not going for 100% in A Link to the Past, so I'm not gonna go for like all of the little nitty-gritty side quests personally right now. But I think we might get to the end of the game. So, stacked week. And we're kicking it off strong with Tab Story. Cough, cough. I'll be there Wednesday and get bodied as usual. I mean, I'm also gonna get bodied, don't worry. I play this on stream to show everyone that, hey, maybe they're not so bad at Mario Kart because Masae is worse. Jack says, I made a song about you. It's kinda, but I made it hard mode. It's based on REM End of the World as we know it, BPM 203. What have you done? What have you done? I am so curious. I am genuinely so curious. I'm looking forward to that, man. You're saying it's bad, so bad, but I'll see what it is ASAP. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh no! Jared, no! We're wrapping up right now. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. We'll raid together. Stay, everyone. I'm so sorry. I would go a little bit longer, but I have D&D literally in like 20 minutes. So, I cannot stay. But we can do a raid together, and I already know who we're raiding, specifically because the D&D that I'm doing is literally being streamed. So I'm gonna throw you guys into the D&D stream that I'm going to be on in like 20 minutes. So I'm not going away. I'm just doing something else somewhere else very shortly. And for those of you who don't know, it is called The Devil's Due. Brett is making essentially a new 5e based system. And so this is the first rundown of it and the first test run. It has been going stellar. It is going absolutely stellar. It's been so much fun. We have only done one session. So if you are interested in D&D, get a vibe for what this party is like. And if you like it, I will tell you that session 1 was fucking phenomenal. It was probably one of the strongest session 1s I have ever had the opportunity to play in. The other players are Naomi, Tomato, and the Crown DM. So if any of those names are familiar to you, they are also going to be there. But otherwise, this is my schedule for the week. Tuesday, 7 p.m., Link to the Past. Wednesday, 7 p.m., Mario Kart 8 DX. Open lobby, so come race. Thursday, 8 p.m. with an asterisk of maybe if my thing comes in time. Mario Kart World. It's a day 1 stream. And then Friday at 7 p.m. is more Link to the Past. Probably the finale because I'm at the end of the game. Quality D&D? Poggers. Yes, it is super quality D&D. A lot of people get to experience Carver for the first time. Oh my god, Junker. Holy shit, Carver is a trip. I genuinely cannot get over the duality of Bubs and Carver. My character name is Bubs. And Carver is Tomato's character. You all just need to experience this. All right, everyone. Really quick, big thank you to the 8-Bit Drummer for 49 months. At tier 1, thank you again, Jared. I love you. Hey, let's chat soon. Let's chat soon, TM. I would like to schedule some things with you. Okay, Wendy for 5 months at tier 1. Thank you so much. And Colton KP, tier 1 at 50 months. Thank you so much. Yeah, so today is a raid chain. Go ahead. Raid chain into Bread Ultimus. Like I said, I'm going to be there very, very shortly. I'm essentially grabbing a cup of water, tanking that water, and then going straight into D&D. So I will be back shortly. Thank you all for joining me today. Today was so much fun. I really, really love just the vibe. The vibe has been lovely. All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'll see you tomorrow for Zelda: A Link to the Past. Heading off to Turtle Rock tomorrow.